guys. A lot of you have been asking me what's the difference between the double-lined and the ones that are not double-lined bonnets. And the only differences that I can see is that this one does not have a second layer of satin covering the inside. And you know, it's still a drawstring bonnet just like all the rest of them, but it's just not double lined, and this one is. This one, I feel like when you put it on, you can tell an instant difference. It's a lot heavier, not just because, you know, it's double lined, but it really like holds in more moisture. It cuts your conditioning time in half. And deep condition, I just, you know, put the deep conditioner on and then put a plastic cap over my head, and then I put the bonnet on, and I can do it like while I'm sewing, or, you know, you can do it overnight if you want, and then wake up in the next morning and then, you know, rinse it out. I said this in one of my earlier videos, but I'll say it again. The fabric that I'm using is a more tighter woven fabric than the ones that you buy out of the store, and they do tend to get a lot more warmer because the holes are closed together a lot more, so there's not as much air passing through, you know, the open holes, so it does tend to get a lot more warmer. Now if you don't want that warmth, and you don't want to use your bonnet for deep conditioning, you know, it's still okay to go with a single line bonnet if that's what you prefer. But just because I say, you know, less air is passing through, you're not going to get that same greenhouse effect that you get if you were using like a plastic cap. It's a difference. There is air going through the fabric, but it's not like it is if you was just using a straight piece of piece of plastic that there's no holes. So you're not going to get that extra moisture. It's just going to lock in the moisture that's in your hair and your natural sebum that's produced from your scalp. I'm not saying that this bonnet is just for deep conditioning. I've been wearing this bonnet all week long, and I love it. I have been team band bonnet forever. I never thought I would like grow out of the phase of wanting a nylon banded bonnet, and this is that same first one. I made my first little sewing tutorial how to make a satin bonnet when I took the flower pot and I drew around it and cut it out. I don't know if a lot of you guys were not subscribed to me when I first started, and I was trying to tweak my patterns and everything, and I didn't even sew this one on a sewing machine. I hand stitched it. But I have outgrown this bonnet. My hair has grown a little. I guess I took my mind off my hair growth and I started sewing, and all of a sudden it's starting to grow. So I stopped using this one, and I have crossed over to the drawstring bands. And I got an email earlier this week, and a girl said, "Ebony, how come you didn't tell us that your e-bonnets are reversible?" And I'm like, "Because they're not reversible." And she goes, "Yes, there is." I'm like, "No, there isn't." She's like, "Yes, there is." So I got mine out, and I turned it on the wrong side, and here it is. And you can still see at the bottom the animal print, and I think that is cute. So you guys can wear them on both sides if you'd like, but for now I don't know, I think I'll still use mine on this side, and that's because mine, the satin, I know it looks a lot different from yours. All it is I was watching TV one night, and I was making this for someone, and I accidentally turned the wrong side facing in, and the double line bonnet is like sleeping on a satin pillowcase inside of the bonnet. So I could not sell this one, but I know that both sides of satin work the same way, so it's not gonna you know, affect my ends or anything like that to cause like breakage or split ends or anything. So I decided to keep this one for myself because I did not have one of my own, and I love it. So it's kind of like I'm sleeping on a single line one, but it's still double lined because both of the insides are, you know, touching my hair. But so I am about to go deep condition my hair, and I'm going to use the Diva Curl Heaven and Hair that I purchased when it was accidentally on sale online for $6. And then I'm going to put on my bonnet, and I'm going to do some sewing for about 3 or 4 hours, and then I'm going to rinse it out. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching, thank you for subscribing, and thank you so much for supporting me. Bye-bye.